Welcome along, everyone. What was it like, that experience, jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
It's just go out there and give it your all every time. And
when you're young and you get in the old man Superstock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Give it the hoot, Daddy. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?
Hey everyone, welcome along to your Wednesday online show within the Kokpit with Kinser, my good mate, Bump and Run with Booker. Hey Books.
Hey mate, another cold day here in the Hawke's Bay, but we're getting there. I suppose not as cold as we'll get told when Jase comes on, that we don't know what cold is. So he's probably right, since we're in the North Island, not the South Island. But yeah, mate, it's we got another shed night tonight, mate. It's always exciting and fun doing a shed night. Got a few different guests coming on. We've got old Tony McConachy from who's organising this new re-resurrecting, I should say, the old Daybreaker Rally. We've got Big Jase from the Pits TV, and we've got Brad Lane coming on too when he gets here. But I suppose it's pretty exciting, mate. I mean, tomorrow's a big day too, Kins. What's tomorrow? Big day tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow I've just had my daughter turn up and organise the amount of tickets I have to buy, adults and kids tickets, because we'll be making our annual pilgrimage to Palmerston North come February. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning is when tickets go on sale. Ticket Tech for all of those fans who want to go and check out the New Zealand Superstock Teams Champs. So, yeah, I've just got in the hot seat here to join the show tonight, as I said, with my daughter there organising who's going to get the quickest and the fastest time at 10 o'clock on Ticket Tech. You know, we've avid fans, and we just look forward to, mate. So yeah, I was just going to spend a fortune. The wife looked at me sideways, but hey, that's life, and that's just the way it is.
Hey, we'll see if they crash the website tomorrow with the Speedway fans get on their bloody computers and their phones and tablets. And 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, mate, all hell's going to break loose on the internet, I tell you. Hey, I'll be flat out working, so I'm glad you got me sorted.
No, we're all sorted, mate. We're all sorted. We'll be back there in our embankment area, sitting on the start finish line. But you know, like every other thousands that come on to the event. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Also, we'll talk to Jase too, and recognise him being a finalist for the Speedway New Zealand Awards that's coming up as well. They got released this afternoon. I just want to go back to last weekend, Archerfield. We caught up with Michael Pickens last week, and just quite ironic that he won the last midget race ever to be raced on the track. And I also note too that a lot of Kiwis actually flew out to go and see the big finale after so many decades at a well-known track in Brisbane. And I know all the photo footage, the video footage. I saw some of the live stream from over there as well. And yeah, no, it was a wicked. So sad, but it's one of those things, mate.
Another racing track around the world that's not going to be there anymore, mate. It's always a sad day when that happens. I see there's a few people watching now. There's a few Tony Mac fans looking like they're here to come and see him. That's always good. One wants his Hayabusa Starlet. I must say it's quite a piece of kit, and it's good, and it's over the years, it's become even a nicer piece of kit, to be honest with you. Another one's got happy 65th birthday, Tony Mac, from Andrew Wesley. I'm sure he'll laugh.
It's going like this, book. He's going like this already.
And I also want to say too, Kins, just the congratulations to all those people, whoever they are, that's been nominated for the Speedway Awards, and I think they're all deserving of what they get. So. Good to see so many names and so many people get in there. So very, very happy for all of them, So it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, 100%. When you take a look at the season that's just wrapped up, we had Type Speedway up in the Northland wrapping up as well, and a couple of other tracks around the country. I think they had some RCs going on in Auckland on the weekend. But when you take a look, what affected the whole season was Mother Nature, dare I say it. But to see these people hang in there, stick to their guns, and Jase is going to talk about this with us as well, because the amount of time he had to travel up and down the countryside to deliver a wonderful stream is just a bloody nuisance, So yeah, like you said, congrats to everyone, finalists. Kylie, good to have you on the show. Kylie, Daniel, always good to catch up. Brad Wright, Tracy Vincent, who had a hell of a time over there in Australia. Dave Thomas, Michael Pugh, also Byron Brown Dixon on. Loz from Oz, he's always a regular viewer. Wayne Otten, always good to catch up with Wayne. Evening Cockpit twins from Scott Honeybone. Yeah, awesome. Jason Coley over in Australia, Tyler Ingram. See what he's going to be doing with the racing season. List just goes on. Cheer, boys. From Pete Rose, Madu Goodley. It's a 3:30 wake-up time. Hopefully won't keep you too long on here, Madu, but I know you're looking forward to the racing, the Daybreaker. Look, Jase is on here. What's up, Paul? Rob Miller, Tawani, Pete Jones from over in Australia, Brian England, Evan Tyador, and the list just goes on. Brad Wright says, hi, Elson. Evening champs from Jeff McConachy. We know Miss Krusty, but let's get into it. Let's bring in our guests.
Quickly say too, just letting people know we're very privileged and proud to be going to Huntley's prize giving this weekend to MC their event. We're very privileged and proud and glad we can do that and help out with them. And also, Kins, I forgot to tell you, mate, I became a granddad again today, buddy.
Oh,
so that was pretty cool for me today. I was quite happy, little baby. I still haven't found out what the sex is because they're not telling anyone. You've got to go see them to see the sex. They're not releasing that, so that's quite a hard case. But yeah, very proud grandpoppy again, or granddad, you know. So that's pretty cool. I thought I'd share that with you and the people out there because it's always exciting.
Mate,
yeah,
that's bloody awesome.
Yeah,
we wasn't just talk about that. Talk about being granddads.
Number 3 grandchild now. So number 4 is due in about another 4 or 5 months, I think. So that's pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. Makes the off season worth it, mate. Eh?
I got to keep warm somehow, mate.
Hey.
Oh, good on you. Well, congrats. That's awesome. Bloody brilliant news.
Okay,
let's bring Tony in, mate.
Now we'll move on from that. We'll play a little clip for you guys, and then we will talk to Tony Mac. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
How cool is that, eh, Tony? How cool is that? That bloody intro, that thing you've done. Well, this is, anyone doesn't know, this is Tony Mac. He drives a Toyota Starlet with a Hayabusa in it. And we've all probably seen that. If everyone's into rallying, mate, they've seen and probably heard it coming from 10, 20 miles away.
Yeah, possibly. Hey, thanks, guys, very much for having me. Yeah, look, Daybreaker Rally is pretty special for me, being a local guy. It's something that I cut my teeth on my very first event, 1986. I'm starting to show my age as a co-driver. And it sort of carried on a little bit and then had a break, went racing motocross and then ended up in the rallying thing. Been doing the rallying thing for the last 34 years. So, yeah, really, it's pretty cool to get the Daybreaker back, that's for sure. It's 40 years this year since the first one was run, so quite significant. And look, it's been an old crazy idea that Paul Fallon and I had, and we've sort of managed to push the button on it. And it was only because mainly we were sort of pushed a little bit, but Cyclone Gabrielle really put paid to Hawke's Bay round of the Rally Championship in Coromandel. So they lost 2 rounds in the New Zealand Rally Championship. It really put a bit of pressure on us to try and see if we could make something happen. And there's a heck of a lot of stuff to line up to before we push the go button. It's not just a matter of, hey, let's go organise a Daybreaker. It's just nothing like that. There's a heck of a lot to it. And I've never organised a rally before, and it's a baptism of fire, but we've really got some super experienced guys in behind us that understand and know how to run rallies, and we're really just trying to make it happen, I guess you could say. We're the enthusiastic guys and doing all the bloody high-end, top-end bits, and then we've got some real knowledgeable guys in behind us, and we're very privileged to have all these people to help us. Real lucky.
Yeah, I'm thinking 40 years when I take a look at the date. You know, you touched on it there, took a little break, and we knew the reason why. But, mate, just to think of the idea, we caught up with yourself and Paul yesterday. Unfortunately, Paul can't join us tonight, but, you know, he's excited, over the moon, just like you are.
Yeah, he is. He really is. And like I say, the people that we've got helping us are just really peaking, you know. And even everyone around us, we've had so much feedback, good, genuine feedback from competitors. And look, I'll be honest, Paul and I are pretty nervous. This is an unusual thing. This is the first time that a car club isn't funding the event. We couldn't find a car club to fund it, so we're actually doing the funding ourselves. And we're sort of hopefully going to be able to run it with enough sponsors to be able to make the event happen. It's a bit of a punt, but we've just desperately putting 120% into it. And the competitive feedback we've had has just been incredible. So much so that we've had to do an intention to enter form. We've sort of released that tonight at 7 o'clock. And as of 10 past 7, we had 18 people registered already, which is mainly clubmen, all-comer type people. We don't really get the NZRC guys registering. So they're sort of like a guaranteed entry, an NZRC competitor. So anyone else who isn't in the NZRC, they really need to get their name down. And, man, the response already is just phenomenal. So it gives us a bit of certainty too. There's a lot of people say, hey, we'll come and do it. But until we've actually got an entry in it, it really, that's the proof of the pudding. So it's very positive. And we're going to do an absolute best to make an absolute boomer of an event. We've got some awesome ideas. We're just got to try and make them all come to life.
It's part of the actual New Zealand Rally rounds, isn't it? So it's going to be a proper points
100%.
round.
So
you're going to have the likes of your Emma and Hayden Padden and all that joining them as well.
Yep, correct. So we have confirmation, yes. We have Hayden Padden will be at this event, starting out of fielding, and Shane Van Gisbergen, he is starting in this event. And Emma Gilmore, she's always also going to be available. She has an Extreme E round the weekend before, but is confirmed she's going to make it back in time to make the start, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've got some really big names coming, which is cool. We want to create a good experience for people to come and see these guys. I think like I say, we're going to do our absolute best to make an absolute awesome event for A, the competitors, and B, the